was a believer. Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Chelle's Glam Home. Well, today guys, I'm excited to share a few DIY projects that me and my hubby have been doing these past few weeks as we prepare for the Australian spring.
A lock of gold, a secret.
Now guys, we are in the very last days of winter here, and I always wanted a window box out the front of my home. I have 3 small windows out the front of my home, and I wanted a really large window box for the middle one.
Pretend we'll stay here forever. Time changes.
So after a trip to Bunnings for some pine and an inspiration picture that I found on Pinterest, my amazing hubby came up with this.
And any heart can change.
Now you might remember from a previous video that I had these 2 planter boxes that were attached by brackets out the front, but they weren't wide enough guys, so that's why I wanted to construct one that was as wide as the window.
Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you.
Now using those same brackets from the previous planter box, we then screwed it in place.
Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror.
It was now time to paint my flower box. Now guys, I previously had a very light blue as my pop of colour at the front of my home, but I decided to change things up a little bit and go in with this beautiful colour called Dulux Winter Sea. Now it actually turns out to be a very navy blue, and here I'm just putting on the first coat, but I also painted my front door off camera guys, and also the shutters, they were a light blue as well, and I painted them this colour as well, and I really love the change.
Yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright.
Now this is just the first coat. I ended up going in with 3 coats on all of it. Now I had these fake petunias which were originally from Spotlight. I've had them for a few years guys, and I used them inside the planter box.
I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are.
So guys, I really love those Hamptons planter boxes that are very popular at the moment with the cross on the front, but they are so expensive. But Kmart just released this beautiful storage box for just $39. So I wanted to show you a look for less.
For you.
Now guys, with some offcuts of pine that we had, I got my hubby to create a cross on the front of the box. Now Kmart do have a planter box guys of the same design, but it is quite small, and I loved this storage box because I was able to put my shoes inside it and still have that look on my veranda.
I can be here with you. Everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love.
few videos back, I made a little window hood. I'll leave it linked here. But I actually made another one, and I didn't know what I was actually going to use it for, so it just stayed in my garage for a few weeks, and I decided that I was going to start a little project on adding one to my little garden shed outside. Now, because this is made out of coal flute, guys, it is bendable, and I really love it. It's very similar to what they make for sale signs out of, and what I did is I just bought some long screws and I screwed it into the garden shed, and this is what it's looking like so far. So now I'm going to remove everything that is around the garden shed, and I'm going to start decorating it in a more French cafe style. Now I'm all about repurposing, especially when it comes to out in the garden. So I had this old tabletop. It has a little damage, but with the black paint I was able to conceal that. Now on the side of the garden shed, I had this arched frame. Now it was actually from a broken mirror, and I keep the frame for repurposing. But what I'm going to do is just freshen it up with a new wreath. Now, I always like to shop my own home, guys, and I had this piece of pine that is covered in this black and white check, which I thought was good. I had a great idea for that, and this is the beautiful wreath that I'll be hanging on that arch. Now on the middle of the window, it's got a very small window in front of the awning, and I got this cute little rooster sign from the reject shop recently, and I'm going to hang that on the window. Yeah, the streets might be full, but now I like to change out my fake flowers, and in my little chook pen I'm going to add these ones. But I'm also going to show you guys, if you use fake flowers outside and after a while the weather gets to them, like for example this little window box that I have here, the flowers are looking very tired. Rather than spending money on buying new flowers, I just take them and spray paint them a new fresh colour. So guys, I absolutely love how this little area came. I repurposed those window box planters from the front of the house and added it underneath the window. I so love the little French awning. I knew as soon as I placed it up above the window, I was on a spiral roll of what I could do next. I absolutely love my adorable little chicken area, and I love that I mixed new with old when it comes to the flower box. Stuck inside my mind. I also added my DIY Mackenzie Childs inspired planters to the front to create a little entrance. We're trying to count the stars till the sun will rise. I don't wanna wait, travel far away. If we leave today, will you tag along? So So as my overseas friends prepare for the fall season, here in Australia we are in the very last days of winter. Now guys, it is a very cold area that I live here in Australia, and it is cold 9 months of the year. But we have been very spoilt these last few days where it's feeling definitely like spring.
Footprints on the beach, so closely hand in hand, till we're out of reach.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I've inspired you when it comes to DIY projects outside your home.
And your eyes, they shine. I don't wanna wait.
So don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be back Friday morning, guys, at 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for more videos here at Chelle's Glam Home.